You've probably heard about it by now, but there's this brand new free-to-play multiplayer game that is still in its beta stage. It's called Splitgate. About a week ago, my friends told me about this game, and one thing that they said that especially stood out to me was that Splitgate was literally the love child of Halo and Portal, which just so happened to be my two all-time favorite game franchises, so suffice it to say, I decided to give it a try. Now, as I played through my first game, I noticed two things. One, it's clearly taken inspiration from a few games, such as Halo and Portal, obviously, and also maybe a little bit of Rocket League? I don't really know, but the maps kind of resemble Rocket League maps, at least some of them do. Also, the lobby resembles the Fortnite lobby quite a bit, so maybe we'll say it took a little bit of inspiration from Fortnite as well, as much as I hate to say it. The other thing that I noticed about this game is that, well, it's fun. It's real fun. Personally, I believe that this is caused by a lack of sweaty and highly skilled players, as the game is brand new and a lot of people have not yet gained their Splitgate legs. I also believe that it is caused by not lacking fun game modes. As I said, Splitgate seems to take a lot of inspiration from Halo, and one of the ways that it does so is by having all of the best game modes from Halo, such as SWAT, Shoddy Snipers, Oddball, Big Team Battles, and more. I've also found that Splitgate has a mostly diverse and satisfying array of weaponry, with each weapon having their own set of viable strategies. All of that being said, no great game is without its flaws. Now, I can't be too hard on this game because it's still in its beta stage and is of course a work in progress. However, Splitgate has one significant flaw, and that is camping. If you have been living under a rock for the last 20 years, or you are simply unfamiliar with common gaming terminology, camping is the art of sitting in a corner waiting for enemies to enter your room, and of course, killing them without their knowledge of your existence. Mostly. Camping in Splitgate is busted. This flaw is especially prominent in modes like SWAT and Shoddy Snipers, where weapons that are capable of single tapping enemies are much more common. Countless enemies can pour into your room, and you can pretty much take them all out in the blink of an eye. It pretty much comes down to whoever has the fastest gun. Because of this, games become quite one-sided. And we're not talking Return of the King one-sided, we're talking Halo Reach Infection one-sided. If you get a few of your teammates to sit in a corner with shotguns, you could pretty much farm the same enemies over and over and over again, pretty much infinitely. Now, as I said before, the game is still, of course, in its beta stage and is, of course, a work in progress. To add to that, this flaw is only truly prominent in a few of the more close quarters maps. In some of the other maps that are larger and more open, this flaw can easily be avoided. Now that we have gone over my first impressions of this game, let's go over the pros and cons of Splitgate. For the pros, the game features a diverse weapon sandbox, with most weapons having their own set of viable strategies. The same goes for the maps. As of today, there are 9 mostly diverse maps, also having their own set of strategies that work. Lastly, overall, the game is quite fun and easy to learn. Now let's go over the cons. As I mentioned before, camping is quite an overpowered strategy in most game modes, which leads to some of the matches getting rather one-sided if the opposing team doesn't catch on. And that's pretty much it. So in conclusion, the pros definitely outweigh the cons, and I would for sure recommend this game to others who enjoy first-person shooter games. Now, as I said at the start of the video, I have heard this from a lot of people, including my friends, that Splitgate is a cross between Halo and Portal. Now, I'd have to disagree, as the only aspects of Portal that are used in Splitgate are, in fact, the portals themselves. There are no challenging puzzles to solve, there are no companion cubes, and most of all, there are no giant witty robots trying to lure you to imminent death with cake. Personally, I would say that Splitgate is more of a less sweaty version of Halo 4 with portals. I say that lightly because, well, you don't even really need to use the portals. I mean, I have played through countless games where I didn't rip one hole in the space-time continuum, but they're still helpful. To sum up, I would give this game a solid 8.5 out of 10. Now, it's no masterpiece, but it is a pretty great game, and I would highly recommend.